watch out for these red flags that can cause you major financial hardship when you buy a property. So the first red flag is poor location. I know there's a lot of nuance that comes with the location of a property in your market, but if there's a high crime rate, if there's not a lot of local amenities, and there's not sufficient rental demand, running pro forma and achieving the numbers you want is going to be nigh impossible. So always make sure you're cognizant of the location of a property and you're not overlooking those factors. The second big red flag is hidden or deferred maintenance. So when you're really excited about a deal, it's really easy to overlook things that you view as small, where you don't do your thorough due diligence, and it ends up being a bigger problem than you realized on the back end. This can include things like water damage from a leaky roof, a bad foundation, really old windows, or other aged things in the home, where in your mind they're going to be small, inexpensive fixes, but realistically, if you do your due diligence and look at them, you realize that it's going to be a lot more expensive in the long term. So don't let the excitement of buying a deal allow you to overlook these things. The third red flag is not doing your due diligence when it comes to running your numbers and overlooking the realistic cost of owning a property. I know we allocate 40% of our gross rents towards issues of owning the property, and we underwrite properties with that number included. Anything from vacancy, maintenance, management, capital expenses, all of those things need to be accounted for when you're underwriting the deal. And when you're really excited about a property, it's really easy to forget about that allocation. But make sure you always add that number in, because like I said, if you don't, you're just asking for financial disaster. So make sure you keep an eye out for these 3 red flags when buying a property to make sure you get the best deal possible.